Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys the weekend vibes forecast reading. So just take what resonates and get rid of anything that doesn't. The decks I'll be using will be listed down below. So let's go ahead and see what is most likely to take place this weekend. What might come up for you? Let's take a look. All right, let's see. What do we need to know about the weekend? The weekend vibration. What's coming up? All right, we have an empty nest. Moving on, no one home, cycle completion, empty nest, final, endings, beginnings, the void, vacant, separation, making adjustments, lonely, new life, and graduating. So the thing is, you guys, this is like an 8 of Cups energy to me. It can be sad, of course, but can also be a good thing. Some of us are looking to leave something behind. Some of us are just no longer resonating with a situation, a person, a side of ourselves, a belief system. We are ready to move on to greener pastures. I think that that is an awesome thing. We also have the ostrich trap, okay? So some of us may want to avoid something, or it could be that the person or the situation that we're trying to separate or move on from doesn't want to face it, okay? But it says avoidance, closed-mindedness, refusing to face reality, evading, feeling threatened, fake out, inhibit, fear-based thinking, steering clear, run for cover, just a conspiracy theory. So some of us could convince ourselves as well that maybe, no, we should move on, or maybe we should hang on. Maybe I'm not ready, or maybe this person can change, or whatever this is. So I feel like there might be some conflict this weekend when it comes to, do I stay or do I go? And we have shield. Yeah, somebody being defensive, somebody wanting to just kind of stand up for something, but also they're on guard. They don't want this. So I feel like there's going to be a situation in your guys' lives this weekend where someone is going to want to move forward, move on, and the other person isn't going to want that. And so there could be this like defense or barrier up against someone's plans. So let's get some more information here. Yeah, somebody desperately holding on, saying anything to stay in or for a situation not to change. Okay, we also have sucker. I'm getting here, don't be a sucker because someone has not changed. Wow. Okay. And isolated. Somebody just doesn't want to be alone. I feel like this could be you or your person or both. So don't be a sucker. Someone is desperate. Somebody is scared to be alone. Also, don't be a sucker for this feeling, meaning you may not want to deal with being alone or isolated, so you might want to desperately cling on to something that you know is not really serving you or making you happy. So there's some sort of shift or change that wants to take place. I'm not sure that it's going to, but it wants to take place this weekend. So something may come up in the form of a conversation, the form of maybe a disagreement or something. And what it's going to show you is where you're at and where someone else is at, and maybe are you going to continue to stay trapped, or are you going to kind of empty the nest and leave home and to graduate and move forward in a different way? So I think some things are coming to a head. Okay, so we have these two cards that want to pop out. Financial losses, and then we have passion. Okay, so some of you guys feel very passionate about this person. You're very attracted to them, or maybe they're very attracted to you. Maybe the physical, if there's physical aspect here, is really good. So it's not that. But there is something going on where maybe someone needs to get a job. Somebody refuses to grow. Somebody refuses to plan for the future. You're not on the same page with them. So you just can't continue to stay plugged into this. You want more for yourself. That happens sometimes. Okay. Some of you guys are afraid, how am I going to make it without this person? Somebody also is desperately clinging to you because they don't know how they're going to make it without you. They might need your income. Maybe you need their income. Whatever this is, there is going to be some sort of a loss with this situation. It's unavoidable. So it's easy for us to cling on to things because we don't want things to change, because we are afraid of the loss. Maybe we're afraid we're never going to meet someone that we're going to have this kind of connection with again. Maybe somebody doesn't want to change their circumstances. So maybe you're not even living with this person, or you're not connected to them on everyday life, but you feel very connected to them but they don't want to change their situation. They don't want to financially lose. That's the excuse they're giving you. And is it an excuse? Yes and no. Anybody that wants to truly change something or get out of a situation will find a way. So if you've been given the same story over and over again by someone that's giving you this excuse, it's the kids, it's my, it's the home we share, whatever. Don't be a sucker and wait for this person forever. If they really want to change their circumstances, they will. If they really want to move forward and start a new life, they will. Okay? So don't get trapped in this energy here. Don't get trapped here. All right? And also it says conspiracy theories. Sometimes people blame other people for their problems. So if some of you guys are dealing with a third party situation, don't get trapped villainizing the other person that is in your person's life. Don't fall down that trap. Because at the end of the day, you do need to protect yourself with that shield. Protect yourself from being trapped. Protect yourself from being a sucker. Don't hang on desperately to a situation because you don't want to be alone or because you're afraid you're not going to ever meet someone where you're going to have this kind of passion and connection with again. Wow. So there is a conversation or some sort of realization this weekend in a situation where you and someone else are having issues or been having issues for a while, and it's coming to a head where you're trying to really examine what you should do. So let's see how that plays out. Let's see this energy. We have 7 of coins. So this is about, do I continue to invest? I think we're going to get some answers here. Do I continue to invest? Do I continue to wait? Do I continue to be patient? Do I continue to just hold on while this person figures their shit out? That decision, that causes me confusion. That causes me blindness. That causes me to feel like I can't see. That causes me to feel unsure about my future. Okay? So I feel continuing to be patient and wait for this person is actually just going to continue to cause you to feel stuck. So if some of you guys are unhappy and some of you guys are unstuck waiting on another person, I'm getting here that the best thing you could possibly do is to pull out of investing in it and let this person figure their life out. And then when they want to figure it out and they mean serious business, then you'll revisit it. But if they don't, you have your answer. 4 of coins, greed, desire for security. See, this just goes to show me that someone is holding on for the wrong reasons. Somebody is holding on to a relationship out of need. It's not really love. It's because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what my life looks like without this. So you're kind of, if this is someone else in your life and they're let's just say they're still married or they're going through a divorce or something like that, or they're just involved with people or a situation where it's just not good and they're not happy, these excuses that they're giving you, it's just continuing to cause the situation to be stuck. I'm getting here, something's got to give. Maybe it has something to do with that movie. I don't think so though, but just something's got to give. Something's got to change here because it's not going to change with this continued energy. So the straw needs to break the camel's back. And the straw might be that you pull out and you're saying, I'm done. I'm not waiting for this. I'm not listening to these words anymore. Actions speak louder than words because I just can't continue to do this. Some of you guys, this might not even be about a relationship. This could be about your job. You're not happy. You're stuck. You don't want to be in this position anymore. And you are afraid. I get it. You are afraid what life looks like without this. But I'm seeing here that you have a desire to move on. Don't continue to be a sucker. So now we have these 2 cards that want to pop out here, and I was going to get 5 total. Yeah, this 8 of Wands being in the reverse position, this tells me here that you're not going to be able to move forward, and you're not ready to 100% end this either. So there's this feeling where I don't know if I can let this go. I don't know if I can end this. So what is the answer here? Well, the answer is if something isn't making you feel good or it's bringing you a lot of stress and unhappiness, your answer is to remove yourself from that situation. But some of you guys might say, but I just don't know how to let go. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some advice. Let's get some advice on perhaps how to let go, how to shift your vibration. Ooh, we have frozen in time. I choose to make peace with my past. So this is about making peace and not getting stuck or frozen in time. I feel like somebody else has to make peace with their past. They have to make peace that, you know, if they need to forgive someone or that they need to let their past go, or else they can't move forward. If this is your person, the universe is taking care of the details, unwavering faith. Yes, this is going to require faith on your part, person watching the video, that you will be okay, that the universe is going to take care of these details. Yeah, and try not to be rigid. Try not to hold on desperately to something. It says, I remain open-minded as I mature on my journey. Who I was yesterday may not be who I am tomorrow. Even if you feel right now that you're going to, like, you're not going to physically die, but if you just feel like, oh my God, I'm just going to die without this person. I'm going to die without this job. I'm going to die without this situation. Try not to remain in that rigid mindset. Open your mind. Realize that the universe is going to take care of everything. You are going to be okay. The last thing that you should do is remain frozen and stuck in the situation. So have more faith that things can change, but they won't change as long as they stay the same, as long as you stay rigid, as long as your person stays rigid. Sometimes people need a freaking wake-up call, and sometimes that comes in the form of chaos, destruction, and disaster, like a freaking tower moment. And sometimes people need a tower moment in order to change. So I feel like there's something drastic that needs to change to shake things up in your situation. So you might be the person that causes that, or your person, something else is happening in the universe that causes this. But whatever it is, try not to hold on to something that's making you miserable and unhappy. Really try to just let go and have faith that the pieces will fall back into place eventually, or that people will eventually do what they need to do in order to improve the situation, or they won't, and then you'll have your answer. But staying stuck is definitely not the answer, is what I'm seeing here. So a lot of this stuff could come up for you guys this weekend. I know it doesn't sound like the greatest weekend, and it's not going to be for everyone, so don't take it if it does not resonate with you. If you're not going through a situation like this, it's not for you this weekend, okay? All right, I hope it was helpful. You guys have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.